Storm.
Hi. They told me I could find you here.
And so you have. Come in.
Thanks. So tell me what you hear from that sister of mine.
I just had a letter today.
Really? Where is she?
She's in San Diego.
Uh-huh.
She says she'll be back very soon, certainly before the baby's born.
That's great.
Yes, it is. I've been missing her terribly.
I can imagine. How did she sound in the letter?
She sounded peaceful, Storm, very peaceful.
And the baby's doing all right?
Yes. She and the baby are both doing fine.
Good, good. That's good to hear. Eric, I'm very supportive of this relationship. I hope that goes without saying.
Yes, and I appreciate that.
Of course, I would be happier if you and Brooke were married.
That'll happen.
I have no doubt about that.
But there is something bothering you, isn't there?
Yeah. Yes, there is.
Storm, tell me what it is.
It's Ridge that's bothering me.
Due to illness, the role of Taylor Hayes will be played by Sherilyn Walter.
You know, you're the first woman I've ever swam with who could almost keep up with me.
Almost.
Yeah, that's pretty fast.
I had the feeling it was more you were trying to keep up with me.
Oh, that's very cute. Very cute.
That's serious.
Look, I know you were a competitive swimmer with that girls' school you were in, but...
That girls' school, we came in the Final Four for 2 years running. We won the whole thing in '82.
That's terrific. What was your event?
Backstroke, 100 meters, and I captained the relay team. What about you?
200 freestyle.
Okay, so you're fast.
Lightning Forrester.
Right.
That's what they called me.
Okay, Lightning. Let's see how fast you can shave that beard.
Look, I am not going to lie to your brother if that's what you're worried about.
No, but you're not going to tell him that you know about his problem.
I'd like to hold off on that, Margo.
Hold off until when?
Until I know how to handle it.
Felicia, is there something that you're not telling me about Jake?
Jake and I had some very intimate moments that didn't turn out so great.
What are you saying?
What does it sound like I'm saying? Margo, please, please, do not tell your brother that I know about his problem. It will only make matters worse.
Felicia, Jake was abused. He was sexually abused. I don't think it gets worse than that. He's been through hell. And I've got to be straight with him about everything. And that's including you, Felicia.
Margo, listen to me. It took your brother 10 years before he'd admit that your father abused him. And then it was only to you, his sister. It took him 10 years to tell his sister. Don't you see? He is desperate not to let this get out. Now, I'm telling you, if he finds out that I know, it'll be over for him and me. We won't have a chance. And he'll hate you for telling me.
Felicia, I'm not going to hold back on Jake. I'm sorry. He's been through too much. He has to be dealt with honestly.
I'm not asking you to lie. I'm just asking for time.
Time for what?
To get answers, to come up with the best way to deal with this.
Margo Linley.
Hi, it's me. Can I see you?
Now?
Yeah. It's pretty important.
Sure. I'll be right over.
Thanks.
Bye. I need to go out.
That was him on the phone, wasn't it? That was Jake.
Felicia, don't start with me, okay? I understand how you feel, and we'll talk about it later.
Margo, wait. Understand this, too. If you tell him that I know, he may leave town. Then we both lose him, Margo. Maybe forever.
It's Ridge that's bothering me.
Frankly, I hesitate to even mention this.
Well, mention it, Storm.
Before Brooke left town, Ridge came around to the house a couple of times.
That's it?
No, he and I had words as well.
Oh, you argued.
Yes,
What about?
about Brooke.
I see.
I told him I didn't want him coming around again.
You feel that he is pursuing your sister, huh?
Yes, I do. He denied it, of course. He insisted they're just friends. Look, Eric, I don't want to stir up trouble. But damn it, it's been bothering me, and I had to tell you.
Storm, listen. Ridge and Brooke are friends. They've been friends for a long time, and they will continue to be friends for a long time to come. Now, I have no trouble with that. None whatsoever.
I wish I could say the same thing.
Well, you're going to have to learn to live with it.
That may be difficult to do.
Storm, I'm asking you to learn to live with it. We don't need any animosity between our two families. God knows we don't need that.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Still, I am not real comfortable with that situation.
Well, it's going to get better very soon. As soon as your sister gets back, she and I are moving in together. You're going to have a little niece or nephew running around. Let's not borrow trouble.
All right.
I do appreciate your support, though. Come.
I'm sorry to have taken up your time.
No problem.
You know, I do have one final question. I guess it would help settle things in my mind if I knew that Ridge were dating someone.
Dating? No, I don't think so. But you have to remember, it hasn't been that long since Caroline died.
True.
Let's give Ridge some time. He'll come around.
Yeah. I'll see you later.
So you really don't like this beard, huh?
I already told you. It's like an armband you're wearing. You're still in mourning. You're still grieving for Caroline. And when you're done with all that, you'll shave it off.
Well, I disagree. I think I'm through that phase. I really do.
Oh, yeah? Well, then let's find a razor and I'll help you shave.
What if I told you that I was becoming attached to this beard.
You're a different man with it than without.
Yeah, is that so bad?
No, just different.
Would you like me better without it?
Does it matter?
Well, I wouldn't want to be offensive.
No, I don't find the beard offensive.
Good, good. Then it stays.
And what if I did find it offensive?
Oh, you won't. Not today.
Why not? What's so special about today?
Well, I just have to tell you. Happy birthday, Doc.
If you had mail, Eric, I certainly would send it over to the office.
Yes, well, it hasn't arrived there, and I'm very anxious to see it.
I hope you haven't sent the condominium papers here.
It's some tax information, Stephanie. I'd appreciate you keeping your eyes open for it.
Certainly. Well, as long as you're here.
Look, I can't stay.
Eric, there's no reason for us to be abrupt with one another.
I don't mean to be, really. It's just that our last few encounters have been less than pleasant.
That's because you're under a lot of pressure, more than you're willing to admit to.
And it's not just me, is it? Well, if I'm under any pressure, it's because we have a very important showing coming up in a couple of weeks.
It has nothing to do with the spring collection and everything to do with Brooke.
Well, there's something I don't want to discuss with you.
I'm sure you don't. Is there anyone that you can discuss it with?
I don't need to talk to anyone about it.
Eric, I know you're upset about the way she left. You have to be.
I had a letter from Brooke today. She says she'll be back very soon.
After she's taken her time thinking things through.
Yes, as a matter of fact, that's exactly what it said.
Well, what is it that she has to think through? What is this time that she needs? I'll tell you what I think. I think she's in a state of turmoil, and she's indecisive between you and Ridge. That's what I think, and I think that's what has you worried.
Orange juice.
Yeah, I made it from scratch. There's an orange tree out back.
It's good.
Yeah, good. I think Mom would go nuts for this place. You know, all the fresh fruit.
Yeah, I know. She'd probably be canning all the time. Well, what did you want to see me about?
Well, Felicia Forrester stopped by here today.
She did.
Yeah. I guess everybody knows now.
Knows what?
That I didn't leave L.A. But listen, Margo. There is something that is not common knowledge. Something that I never want Felicia to find out. Not ever, Margo.
Something you don't want Felicia to know about?
Well, you work with her. You're around her a lot. I just don't want you to accidentally let it slip.
Let what slip?
That I was sexually abused by Dad.
You're not going to tell her?
What, are you kidding? No, I could never tell her. I couldn't even look her in the face if she knew about that.
Jake, why not?
Margo, you don't know what this is like. Nobody knows what this is like who hasn't been through it. It's not something that just happens. It's pervasive. It affects my entire life. And it will probably until I die.
Well, maybe Felicia can help you with that.
I want a normal relationship, Margo. I don't want my girlfriend helping me out with that.
Then you do think of Felicia as your girlfriend?
I love her. would like to think of her as more than just a girlfriend someday. However remote that possibility seems. But only if she doesn't find out about me. It's the only way this is going to work. The only way, Margo.
How did you know it was my birthday?
I even know the year you were born.
You creep.
Come on, open it.
Oh, opals. Oh, Ridge. They're lovely.
Your birthstone, I believe.
I am completely floored. But this was really unnecessary.
I didn't do it because it was necessary.
I know, but you've given me so much. The dress, and now this. Your gratitude has really been very well established. You can stop thanking me for helping Caroline now.
Taylor, I gave this to you for your birthday. This has nothing to do with gratitude.
Well, in that case, it's my turn to be grateful. May I give you something in return?
Stephanie, it's times like this when you are most transparent.
Well, I certainly wouldn't deny that at this moment, Eric. And it is certainly to my advantage that Brooke be indecisive. But what I really don't like is what I can see that this is doing to you.
Brooke is not having second thoughts about us.
That must be on your mind, Eric, considering her past relationship with your son.
Ridge and Brooke are good friends.
They are more than friends. There's no doubt about that in my mind.
So what is it you're telling me? That my son is pursuing my pregnant fiancée?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that he's alone, he's lonely, he's vulnerable. This was Caroline's last wish.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
How long has it been since Caroline died? Ridge hasn't even looked at another woman, with the exception of Brooke. They spend a lot of time together. He visits with her at her home, at her work. Yes, I know they are friends, but he hasn't looked at anyone else except Brooke, and I think that's significant.
Well, then this should be significant to you.
That's how you express your gratitude.
Would you rather I shook your hand?
No.
Thank you, Ridge.
I think that says it all, don't you? Ridge and Brooke are good friends. Nothing more.